Have you ever wondered why, despite the marvels of modern engineering, no bridge has been built over the Strait of Gibraltar? This narrow channel, connecting the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea, separates Europe and Africa by just 13 kilometers at its narrowest point. On a clear day, you can stand on one continent and see the other. Yet these landmasses remain disconnected by any direct road or rail link. With all the potential benefits such a bridge could bring, enhanced trade, tourism, and transportation, it's hard to believe this connection remains unrealized. So, what's holding it back? Let's dive into the fascinating complexities of the Strait of Gibraltar and uncover why this ambitious project remains a distant dream. The Strait of Gibraltar is no ordinary stretch of water. It's a busy maritime highway, with over 100,000 ships passing through each year. These vessels carry everything from cargo and fossil fuels to passengers, making the strait one of the world's most critical trade routes. The waters are deep, averaging 365 meters, 1,200 feet, with some points exceeding 900 meters, 3,000 feet. This natural corridor has been essential for centuries, but it also poses significant engineering challenges. Imagine the possibilities of a bridge here, a connection linking the 450 million people of the European Union with Africa's 1.5 billion residents. Economies could flourish, trade could expand, and millions could travel with unprecedented ease. Proposals for such a project have been floated for decades, dating back to 1979. However, the hurdles have been as vast as the strait itself. The cost of building a bridge here is staggering. Estimates range from $5 billion to $20 billion, depending on the design and scope. Unlike typical bridges, this one would have to accommodate the world's largest ships passing beneath it, meaning it would need an extraordinary height. Additionally, with depths greater than most engineering projects have tackled, constructing stable foundations becomes a monumental task. But let's not stop at the technical difficulties. Politics play a significant role too. The countries on either side, Spain and Morocco, have never reached a consensus on how to share the costs. Spain argues that Morocco would benefit more economically and should bear a larger share of the expense, while Morocco insists on a 50-50 split. This political deadlock has kept the idea in limbo for decades. Then, there's the question of feasibility. Would the bridge bring in enough revenue to justify its cost? Let's look at another famous project, the Channel Tunnel between the UK and France. It cost $14 billion and is used by over 20 million passengers annually, generating significant revenue. For the Strait of Gibraltar, projections suggest the bridge would need to serve around 250 million passengers yearly to break even, an ambitious figure, given Morocco's GDP and current regional travel trends. On top of these issues, the strait is an engineer's nightmare. Strong ocean currents flow in opposite directions at the surface and the seafloor, creating a powerful tug-of-war against any structure. Building pillars that could withstand these forces, as well as the weight of the bridge itself, would push modern engineering to its limits. To make matters worse, the seabed beneath the strait consists of soft clay layers, unstable and prone to movement under pressure. And if those challenges weren't enough, the region is tectonically active. The African and Eurasian tectonic plates meet right under the strait, making earthquakes a constant threat. The 1755 Lisbon earthquake devastated nearby regions, and smaller tremors have occurred since. A bridge here would need to withstand both seismic shocks and the constant shifting of the plates beneath it, no small feat. So, while the idea of a bridge over the Strait of Gibraltar is captivating, the reality is far more complicated. Political stalemates, astronomical costs, and engineering challenges have all contributed to the absence of such a structure. Yet, who knows what the future holds? Advances in technology and shifting global priorities might one day make this dream a reality. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.